Today I'm doing a video on an iPhone 7. The problem that I've started seeing happening a lot lately, and I've been almost daily, is I get the phone with the Apple logo and just doesn't do anything else. Feel the home button working, try to reset the phone, nothing. So I was able to kind of figured out the problem. It's something has to do with the audio codec chip. Removed the chip. I installed a jumper. I believe it's a C12 jumper, a C12 pads, and I also, for good measure, I changed the tristar, and that actually solved the problem. So today we are working on the same exact problem, same exact phone. So this time I'm going to try just to change the chip, the codec. The audio codec chip, run the jumper, and then try to power up and see if that would solve the problem without changing the tristar, of course. So let me make sure that we're streaming. Okay. It's showing me here that we're sharing, but I hope it is. Okay. Alright, so I assume that's I don't see his colors here. Well, I assume that it's working, so we'll just do this video, and if it's not working, and if I not towards the end that it's not working, I'm sure we're gonna get another one. It's gonna come back in with the same problem, and we'll do another one. All right, so first thing first, remove the cover from the back, expose that chip.
Yo le imprimo ya esto, yo le imprimo ya la orden, sí.
Entonces ya, ¿tu nombre cómo es?
¿Qué? Jimmy.
Jimmy, ¿no?
Sí.
Ya, igual que mi hermano. ¿Me llevo entonces?
Sí, ya listo.
Ah, no, lo dejo, pues.
No, llévalo nomás.
No, lo dejo para probarlo, pues.
Ah, ya, claro.
Claro.
Y ahí le ponemos el recibo
This
con
chip
eso.
actually also caused other problems with the
Cóbrele, porfa, 15.
being, when the phone is on, that is kind of lagging, but very slow. It does not record the voice memo. So this chip, it seems like it's causing a lot of problems with this iPhone. So maybe down the line we'll see more problems that we haven't recognized yet, and then we can actually make the connection to that chip. Okay. So let's go ahead. Alright, let's turn the shoes on.
Espera nomás. Un día, $31 de recargo.
Sam, can you help me out with that one?
Y para 3 días, $13 de recargo.
Ya, o sea,
Mejor para
15.
O sea, si es que llega en 2 días, un día más sería con $31 más.
Ya, bien.
Si llega en 3 días sería $13 más.
En 3 días.
Casi lo mismo, casi lo mismo. Porque si ya viene elaborado.
Explain to him that the screen costs so the screen turns on or no?
No, y de pronto llega igual.
Llega igual que
Es que ahora hay tormenta.
See how much it was for.
Fin de semana va a llegar
No,
igual.
can't give him too much on that phone because the screen's broken. The screen is-
Llevamos 5 días y que capaz que llega hasta menos. Realmente cuando yo pido para 5 días llega a veces 4 días, 3 días. Sí, como tope 5, pero a veces llega más temprano. No, todos los que nos llegan nosotros llamamos. Hay un ticket que
Let's
dice,
get it hot, loose.
vamos que hago.
Ese se queda ahí.
Sí, sí.
Dice a la señorita.
Yo le tengo
Just zoom in a little bit on my end so I get a better look at what I'm doing. Alright, see it's loose. Okay. Let's ship off. That's too much for that phone. You can do 30. We can only use it for parts, that's it.
You also own 1 year.
Oh, that's even better. Ship is taking a little long to take off. Alright, but it looks like it's getting a little bit loose. Come on. Come on. Come out. Maybe I should raise the air a little bit. That's too much, man. Honestly, it's too much because the screen costs $300. The screen costs $300, just the screen. And plus, he owes money on it, so I can't even do anything with that phone. I don't want to move anything, so let me just get a grip on this chip. A little more heat. Nice and easy. There we are. There we go. Alright, so chip is off. Alright, so let's just get some focus in here. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's clean those pads. I think 30 is too much. It's locked steam over. Yeah, just it's not worth it. Okay, time to clean those pads. Okay, the pad that came off, but that's not a problem. This is no stuff. Goes nowhere. It's not needed. Okay, let's get the rest of the pads cleaned off. And then we'll focus on running the jumper. And I hope that this phone will turn on and work normally without changing the tristar. Alright, so don't go too crazy with this. I don't want to move any pads. Okay, so let's focus a little bit more. Alright. Now let's clean these pads up. Some alcohol. Front swab. Looks alright, I guess maybe we could clean a little bit more. But first things first, let's run that jumper. Actually, you know what? Since I have this iron on, let's just clean it a little bit more. Pain in the butt to remove the switching iron heads. Alright. Slide these pads down. Alright, that looks good. Any more that I need to worry about? I don't see any. That looks good. Okay. Let's get the micro pencil on. And this is the the pad that we're in question. Yeah, look at that. It is loose. Look at that. You can see. I don't know if you can see that moving. Look at this. Okay, so that is most likely the problem. So let's look at the other pads. This one looks like it's on pretty good. Okay, okay, so this is the pad that's very loose, and it's, you can actually see that it's moving. Alright, so zoom in a little bit more, get a better look. Oh yeah, and you can see this by the joint here. I don't know if you can see it. That little silver dot over here. You can tell it's not completely connected. So we'll run that jumper. Just try to do that as smooth as we can. Right. Turn the light on.
Una vez que hago esto,
Let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so we're going to run this jumper from here, and it looks like it runs right through this. I believe it's a resistor. I'll look it up a little bit. We can do it this way. I'll get a better tweezers on this. This one's better. Let's see what I'm doing here. Man, all these tweezers are bad. Use this one here instead. Okay, this one's better. Pretty tight in there. Tight space. Oh no. Not you. You. Alright. Looks like it's on. I hope fuzzy bridging. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get this one on now. Alright. Turn this up.
Luego te va donde el...
Alright, let's see. Let's get this on. Pretty good angle. Let me just see if I can grab it from here. Make sure when you do this, take your time. Try to get the best angle that makes you feel comfortable. It's better to do it once rather than do it twice and 3 times. Okay, so let's just so this looks like it's getting on, but not 100%. I want it to move when you put the chip on. Okay, let's see if we can get a better angle.
¿Para qué? No. Para el PC, para el notebook. Sí, sí, sí.
Now this pad is compromised, pretty weak, so it might come off. But it's easier for me to have it on
Eso tiene... ¿Cuál? Sí,
while the
sí.
chip is on there, so nothing else moves. Okay, let's sleep. Come on, wake up.
De la electricidad.
Okay. Okay, this is on, but it came off from this side. Okay. Let's just stay on. Okay, see that? The pad moved. That's not what I want. That looks like I might have to do with it. Okay, okay. Oh, it's okay. Alright. Let's take the rest off. Again, take your time. Just better to do it once rather than do it twice. Alright, okay, perfect. Now let's see if we have how well we did this jumper. Let's take a look. Alright. This one's on pretty well. Looks good. Now just for good measures, we'll test continuity. You're welcome, anytime.
Samito. Samito, No, vecino de ahí.
Yep. Looks good. Alright, let's put the chip on. Just put a little bit of flux, not too much, so I don't want the chip to move too much on me. Just enough. So once it tacks on, then we can hit it with a higher heat or higher air. Always make sure you got the orientation correct. Otherwise you're causing yourself more problems and you really need when doing this. So always remember, and if you can't remember how the chip goes exactly on the board, you can always use another board for reference, or you can actually go on schematics and you'll see on schematics and it'll tell you exactly where to put that chip. So I know after doing a couple of these that this goes exactly here. I'm trying to get this on as close as possible because I don't want that jumper to move. You know, let me just zoom out a little bit. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Get better focus. Alright. Maybe I think this looks close enough. We'll just hit it a little bit. Yeah. Overheat. Okay, come on, sit. Oh, come on. Don't give me a hard time. Okay. Okay, so a little bit from here. Okay. This looks okay. I'll try it. Okay, so always start a little bit out, get this board a little bit hot, and then slowly bring it closer. Maybe I should put a little more flux. Which it didn't sit on, not yet. I kind of hoped it would sit. Hit it with a little bit more air, but it's not ready for that yet. Just make sure it's lined up as close as possible. Normally I wouldn't worry about that, but because we have a jumper on, I don't want the jumper to move too much. Alright, so let's just raise the air a little bit. Try it again. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Focus.
You know, I like the colors.
Look, color, you look.
I don't like it. It's purple. I don't like it.
No, the phone.
And the, I like the purple.
Which one you have, color?
That's what I still see. I wish, I would like, blue, silver,
I never had Samsung. Nokia. Nokia, I had one Samsung. Yeah, no phone out here, Nokia. Then one time John made me buy Garmin. One for Garmin. So I did it. So Garmin was very good for GPS. So that's what I used to do. No phone. Never had Samsung.
Oh, here it is. What was I gonna say? I didn't see it move.
They have Nokia.
Alright, so now it's in its place.
And bottom is the camera.
And I can't really see if the jumper came off or not because it's just gonna hit it with a little bit of heat. Make sure it sits on there. And okay. Okay. Zoom in, take a look at that jumper, see if it came off, and it looks like it's still on. Is it? Okay, it's still on. Okay, good. So just let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll test it. I'm kind of worried a little bit because I put a little too much heat, so I hope it, the CPU is right on the other side of this board. So just hope for the best.
I remember that phone. Lo tiré tantas veces, se me cayó de la rambla para abajo a las piedras y no.
Tenía cero batería, le sacaban la batería, le ponías de nuevo y prendía. Podías hacer una llamada. Pero si tenías BlackBerry, se te apagaba y era 10 minutos a que se prenda.
¿Sí? No tiene BlackBerry. Tengo mi cuñado, no puede, como él es como antiguo, no puede usar teléfonos de estos. El único teléfono que puedo usar el Nokia. Como los 10. Y lo joven tiene como 48 años.
No le gusta
No puedo usarlo. No puedo usarlo.
Well, let's try it. Let's try it and see if it works. Okay, where? Here you are.
No, miento, este.
here goes nothing. I really hope that I didn't close it short by overheating the board. So let's just see if it turns on. And it does turn on. Perfect. So let's just see if it stays here or it goes to the menu. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Perfect. So it wasn't doing that at the beginning. When I got the phone in, it would just stays on the Apple logo. No matter how much you try to restore it, it will not work. Okay, so the phone is working. Okay, perfect. That's it. So again, when I was a really bit confused at the beginning when I was getting these phones in. Why would it get stuck on the Apple logo? Why would the button work? It would connect to the computer. Would recognize the phones get recognized on iTunes. So once I changed that chip and I ran a jumper, I believe that's the main cause of most problems. And I took an educated guess when I first got that phone because I know what was going on there, what was the problem. So that actually worked. I didn't have to change the tristar. And well, let me make sure it charges. Yes, and it does. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Getting almost 1 amp. Excellent. Alright, so this will do it for this video. I want to thank you again for checking this video out, and I hope I can make some more videos. Hopefully I can help whoever is watching this solve these problems, and figure out where these problems come from. I believe that the joint by the C12, it gets pretty weak somehow from drops or bends. The way it's positioned on the board, it's in a weak spot, so I guess it's very pliable. Well, anyway, so if you get the iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus with the same problem, just go ahead and change that chip and run that jumper, and it should be okay. Thank you.